What's going on, guys? My name is Panda, and today in this video we're gonna play Banished, and this is the third episode of Banished. So we're gonna load our town, Liechtenstein, Sachsen, and let's begin. So in the last episode, we built a trading post and we built the multiple woodcutters, as you can see here. We have multiple woodcutters and we have a trading post, and we're gonna use the firewood, sorry. We're gonna use the firewood as our currency to trade with other traders, and then later on in the game we're gonna use coats, but we need to get animals first, so yeah. Okay, so let's press space and start the game. Okay. So what I was trying to do is, okay, we do have 3 woodcutters, so I think what I was trying to do last episode, if I recall correctly, is to collect as much firewood as I can. I have put the limit to 1500, and once we reach above 700, we're just gonna put a guy in the trading post so they can take the firewood from the stockpile to the trading post. We have new children, which is always good. We have 5 students, which is also good. And yeah, we were also collecting the stones, so let's set a priority to collect these stones. Make sure we have all the stone we need. And as far as I remember, I think we did get, yeah, we did, yeah, the students became an adult. Sorry, the students became an adult. Okay, we have the fisherman has died. So we're slowly replacing the uneducated workers with educated workers as we get new students and new adults. So let's wait a minute and see what's gonna happen with this one. So we are producing firewood, but I think the houses are consuming a lot of it. That might be a reason why we're struggling a bit, because it's like it's 200, 300, then I think it's going down a little bit and then it's going back again. Okay, we had a woodcutter that has died of old age. Dying of old age is not a big deal in this game, like as long as we have more children and students it's fine, but dying of something else, for example starvation, freezing, maybe sometimes a tornado will come and it will just destroy half of the population, this is bad. But as you can see, we have 1 laborer, so we are in a tough situation. But what I'm saying is, getting destroyed by a tornado, there's nothing we can do about it. But like it's gonna hit us really hard, and we won't be able to fix it until a long time, or until we get some nomads in the city that can replace those people. So let's build a few houses here since we have a lot of stone. But I'm not gonna assign any builder until we get any builder nor any trader or something until we get enough laborers. Okay, we got 1. Brian is now has become an adult and working as a laborer, which is good. Okay, a new child has been born, which is always good. As you can see, what I was talking about in the last episode is like sometimes a gatherer or someone like a citizen will stay in the house on their own for a really long time, while we can have some like overpopulated houses like these guys, and they will not move in with this old guy. You're just gonna stay. Okay, so we have a good amount of laborers and we have a good amount of firewood, so let's hire 1 guy. Let's build a road so this guy can move faster. So I'm gonna do it like this, and then we're gonna do it like this. Okay, so the children are becoming students, and we will need more housing to be able to make these students, sorry, the new adults go into the house and then reproduce and give us more people to deal with. So let's see, we have 250, 375 firewoods, and there should be a ship like coming from here sometime soon. It will come like every 5 minutes or so. I'm not quite sure when it comes, but it will come. Once we have one ship coming, they will come continuously. We can build multiple trading posts and have multiple ships coming at us, different ships that have different stuff to offer. So that's always good, but we're still in the beginning. We don't have a lot of resources to spare, so we're gonna keep that for the moment. I think, yeah, okay, we're running low on firewood, but I think the trading post has all 700. I think as soon as the guy reaches the trading post, we're gonna have a 700. Yeah, as you can see, so we're good from this perspective. We have 3 woodcutters, which is more than enough. I think it will keep us good for the winter. Let's get a blacksmith because we're running low on tools, and let's increase the limit to something like 75, because 50 is now kind of a little bit, because now half of the adult, like if you have 50 tools, half of the adults will keep sorry, all the adults will take half of the tools. That's what I was trying to say, and I wasn't able to say this, and I don't know why. Doesn't seem that we are collecting any stone or we have any progress on building these houses, so I'm gonna prioritize the stone here, and I'm gonna prioritize the house. And we have a ship in the trading post. Let's see, what does it have to offer. It offers wool. I don't really need wool at this point in the game. Let's get it: steel, stone, iron. I mean, that's what we would need, so let's do it every visit. So every time this specific boat comes again, which is not very often, but like when it happens every once in a while, we're gonna be able to get these things that are pretty important. So let's dismiss this ship and wait for the second ship and see what it has to offer. And I feel like we're going low in wood. We are consuming way more than we are producing, so I think we're gonna have to start building stuff. So let's pause the game for a moment and let's get a gatherer hut. No, wait, let's get a forester first. This guy will tell us what radius we can work on. Okay, let's go here. I think this is a good place, and let's get the hunter. No, this is the gatherer's hut. Okay, it's fine. Let's get the hunting cabin. It's gonna be like this, and let's get a stockpile 6x6 because it's like one of the best sizes you can deal with. Okay, and now let's resume the game and see where it goes. Hopefully we have enough food to have enough people, because we need 11 people for these guys here, and I hope we can get 11 adults by that time, and we will be able to build also all of these houses by that time. So let's see how it's gonna go. So we have one house ready to build, so let's assign one builder, sorry. The herbalist is doing a good job. We do have enough herbs for everybody, and we are getting enough tools for everybody. Okay, the house is being built, so that's good. Let's see, the other houses are not even being built in any capacity. The woodcutter has died of old age. Well, we do need to get these houses ready because we do need more children and more students and more stuff. So we have 5 adults that are on the way, which are the students. And we have 6 children who's gonna be adult students at some point in life. Okay, this is not good looking. We don't have a lot of laborers, and we don't have a lot of students and stuff, but let's see how it goes. I think we can get over this, just we need some time. And we ran out of stone, so let's pause this building for a moment, because So one thing I need to note is that, for example, if we have 0 stone like right now, and we have a building that requires stone, what they're gonna do is they're gonna collect 1 stone, come back, 1 stone, come back. But if we have nothing that requires stone, what they're gonna do is collect as much stone as they can, put it in the stockpile, and then we can resume the building whenever we want, and we can have everything running much faster than we planned to. Okay, why are we consuming stone? I think I saw a little bit of stone, then it disappeared. Because none of these buildings are being built because they have to remove the trees. I don't think we're building anything other than these houses. A little bit strange. Okay, 6, we need 4, and we have 7 stone, that's good to go. Let's go. Okay, new children has been born, and 1 student has come to school. Let's see if there is a boat on the way. There isn't. Not yet. Okay. So let's continue building this house, and then I'm gonna deassign the worker, because we do need more laborers working on collecting the stone and the other stuff. So yeah. Come on, finish the house. Okay, so we have the house done. Nobody's living in this house for some reason. Someone will move in eventually. I think this student will move in with some other person. Let's see what's gonna happen. So if we have an empty house, it's a good sign. It means we have enough houses. We have more houses than we need, which means that whenever someone is ready to move out, they're gonna immediately move in, and that's not what I wanted, but it's gonna be okay. Okay, so we have the 75 tools that we need. We're gonna just deassign this guy and wait for more stuff to happen. So Gather living on her own, the trader is living on his own, and it's a guy called Emmy. What a weird name for a guy. So we need to do something. We are definitely consuming way more food than we are producing, because we were on the 4,000 in the last episode. Now we're going to the 2,500. We have to keep an eye on that so we don't fail immediately. We're running low on food, which is true. What can we do? I want to build more houses, but we don't have the resources for it. I think we're gonna pause these guys for a moment. Okay, just so because we do need the stone, so let's prioritize this way more than it should be. Okay, there is a ship. Let's see what it has to offer. Walnut seeds. Do we need seeds right now? Not really, especially like trees, because trees are not that helpful. We're better off getting normal seeds, like crops seeds, not corpse. Squat, potato, wheat. Let's put potato and wheat for the next visit, and dismiss this guy. Let's see what he has to offer later on. Okay, we do have enough stone to build another house. I think I will do that. Then I think we're gonna have to, oops, wait, let me see. I want to build it so they align with each other. Okay, now they are aligning with each other. Okay, so yeah, I think after this house we need to save some stone, because we will need to build a town hall, and town hall requires 124 stone. And what that town hall will do, it will allow us to get nomads, and it will give us a very detailed information about what we're consuming, what we're not consuming, what we're producing, what we're not producing, and it will give us a detailed transcript for everything we are doing. We're running low on logs, which is kind of cool, but we'll deal with it. It's not like we're gonna keep making firewood forever. What is this? Food. Yeah, food. We'll deal with food as well. Okay, let's get one builder, and let's get back to production for these buildings. are we doing in this? Okay, we have no food here except for some fish, and here we have plenty of food, but it's not gonna last long if we're gonna keep consuming at the same rate. So let's get a tailor, because we are running low on coats. That's something I don't want to deal with, because the efficiency will drop like in a significant amount. I literally don't want to deal with this. So we're overlapping with the herbalist forest, but it's gonna be fine since we already have a lot of herbs. Like 200 is a lot, and even though we're gonna cut the trees and plant new ones, which is not very useful for the herbalist, it's gonna be okay. So why is this guy not okay? We're building the Forester Lodge. I just realized this. So as soon as we build the Forester Lodge, I think I'm gonna not allow them to work. So if you disable these, it will be non-functioning. The reason behind this is we have 4 foresters, yeah, and they auto-assign, so we don't like choose which one go where. So I want these 4 to stay here, because if we enable it, we're gonna have 2 people here, 2 people there, and then it's gonna ruin the efficiency of our work. So we just keep it as disabled, and we're gonna deal with it later when we have more people to build. I think I'm gonna prioritize this house, because I need it built before the gatherer's hut. And I think we do need a lot of houses if we're gonna deal with the stuff. So I think we have to get the town hall so we can get nomads, but it's gonna take a long while before any nomads actually arrive to the city. It's kind of sad. So we're gonna have to deal with what we have. The food is getting low. I mean, it is actually increasing a bit for some reason, which is good. I'm not gonna complain, but we need more. We definitely need way more. Let's put 2 builders, because 1 builder is way too slow to deal with all of these buildings. And we have to always keep 1 laborer alive, so if the teacher die by any reasons, we can always have someone to replace the teacher. I think we're just gonna lower the amount of woodcutters, because we have a lot of firewood, and then we have a very low amount of logs, so we need to counter that. We need to have a good amount of logs. As you can see, we have a lot of firewood, and as soon as we make it raid, it's gonna go to lower, but it doesn't seem that we're gonna do it raid, so yeah. So as you can see, we have 2 gatherers here, 2 gatherers there. I'm gonna increase that. I'm gonna put 2 gatherers as well, so we're gonna have 3 and 3. Actually, no, let's 4 and 2 is 6, so yeah, we're gonna have 4 there, 2 here, because the reason I'm putting 2 is there isn't enough trees to begin with, and the Forester Lodge is still non-functioning because we don't have enough workers to deal with, so yeah. Okay, so let's deassign the workers, and let's put 3 hunters, even though we're not gonna make use of it because there isn't enough jungle for the animals to spawn, but it's gonna be okay. Once we get 2 more or 1 more, I don't know, I think 2 more laborers, we're gonna assign 2 people here, and let's put the worker limits to 2 for the moment, and we're gonna deal with it later. And I think we are out of stone. We have consumed all the stone that we have, so let's collect more stone from this area. The thing is, the further we go away, the harder it's gonna get to get stone, and we're gonna have to build mines or quarries, sorry, for stone. And a quarry is something I want to build in the late game and try to avoid for the moment, because it takes a lot of resources, a lot of laborers, and I'm gonna depend on the trading posts, that if we're lucky enough to find a boat that can give us stone, or that boat that offered stone, but it's gonna come the next time. So yeah, we'll deal with that later. So what else do we have? Okay, we're collecting stone, which is good. And we're collecting wood, so we were under 30. Now we have like 80 wood, 70. It's gonna go increase and decrease because of the woodcutter. It will require wood, so that's not bad. So what else we have to do? We have to wait a bit. I think let's start building the town hall. At least we can pause the building as soon as we place it, but let's just give it a place next to the graveyard. Let's put it here. Let's pause it immediately because we do need 124 stone. This is the only thing that we don't have enough of. We have 48 iron, we have 62 wood, but we don't have 124 stone. For some reason I thought it's 128 and then I double checked. So here the food production is gonna be slow until we have the Forester Lodge ready. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Okay, so a fisherman died, which is not good because I was depending on that worker. And we have only 3 students, which is extremely low, and we do have to do something about it. I think the children are good enough, so we can deal with. Okay, so here we go. So we don't want to cut, we just want to plant. And we're gonna, oh sorry, don't want to cut, we just want to plant. So this is enabled, this is disabled, so we're gonna enable planting. They're gonna plant a lot of trees, and once they plant a lot of trees it will boost our food, and then we're gonna start cutting to get extra wood. But for the time being we're good to go. Okay, food is low. Okay, we have a good amount of children, which is good, which means we're gonna have a lot of more students, which means a lot of more adults, and we have a fishing boat, a boat. Okay, potato seeds, mushroom, 60 mushrooms, that's not a lot. Let's put 1 potato seed, which we can use to plant. Let's put 16 mushroom. So we have to pay a total of 2,516 trading units. Let's pause the game. Okay, the game is paused. Okay, so we have, oh oops, 1 and 16. So here we can see how many items he have and how much we need to pay. So we requested all the mushrooms and all the potato seeds, and we have to pay 2,516. And now the firewood, each firewood has the value of 4. So let's see what we can do. Okay, 500 is, okay wait, so 650, no, we need less. We don't need to overpay, because if we overpay they're not gonna give us what we need. Okay, so here exactly, okay, that's good. So we have the exact amount we're just gonna pay, and we're gonna get a potato seed which we can build a farm of later on in the game, or we can store it for later uses. And we have 16 mushroom, which is 16 food. Not impressive amount, but good enough. Actually not good enough at all, but it's fine. Okay, now we have 71 firewood, and we're gonna minus like almost 700 to this. Okay, so we dismissed the ship after we trade what we want. Oh, we could have seen what it does have to offer, and we can ask for more next time. Well, it's fine. Okay, so more children are becoming students. Okay, and this, oh, I think the guy who lived there died, and now we have the house for good uses for more families. Did we okay, we did not finish. We have these stones that we have to collect. I'm trying to reach the 124 stones so we can finally get the building ready, town hall. Okay. Okay, so the firewood is being refilled. We're good to go. We don't have enough workers to put 3 woodcutters, but not a big deal if you ask me. We're still doing good. Okay, we're having 3,000 food, which means our food is increasing, which is always good. and as you can see we are planting new trees in this area, and they're gonna grow in one game year. So in one game year they're gonna become the biggest trees you can ever see in the game, and then we're gonna start cutting them down and getting more wood. Because if a tree gets too old, it's gonna die, then a new tree will appear, like from nature, as you can see from this one. Trees will grow and die in a very slow rate, but the Forester Lodge will make it extremely fast to work with. So let's see what else we can do. Okay, we almost have this 700 firewood, and let's see if another ship will come and we can create something useful out of it. Okay, I think I need to prioritize this more. I don't know what's wrong with me, I cannot say prioritize. Let's prioritize this area because it's closer to us. And I want to make sure we get the 120 stone. I think we're gonna get it. Yeah, we do have 110 and we're gonna have 116. Okay, we're gonna start building this one. I'm drinking water. Okay, so let's also collect this iron because it's gonna free up space for our hunting stuff. But I want to make sure that our stone is a priority. Okay, we do have 100. We have 24 already, and here we have 100. So we have 124. So we are good to go. So let's see what we can do as well. We do need to get more houses, but we gotta get the stone first. I think we need to start building a bridge and collecting the stone from this area because it's much closer than going all the way down to these areas. We're gonna manage something, you know. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. Okay, now we need to collect the iron. Okay, it's working. We're working. Look, I'm not gonna be optimistic. I don't think nomads will come in a matter of minutes. They're gonna take a while before they come to the town and ask for our citizenship to be part of this place, and they're gonna fill the boarding house, and I think they're gonna fill more than the boarding house, and we're gonna have homeless people for a while. It actually depends on what's the current population is, on how much houses we have, and it's always gonna be more houses than more people than the houses you have, so like more than what we can handle. That's why boarding houses come in handy. They can handle like 20 people, 20 extra people. So if we have the nomads were like 20 extra than what we can handle, the boarding house will be good enough for us. It will save us, it will give us some time until we can build enough houses and give them all nice place without them being homeless, because if they are homeless they're gonna freeze to death and die. That's not what we want. So we're building the town hall. Come on. It's a very big building. It's 160 units of build. I don't know what's that, but like you can see, they punch the hammer and then you get one tick 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 tick, 1 2 3 1 2 3, as you can see. So once we get it built, I'm gonna show you the building and what does has to offer. And we do need more children and more students. This rate that we have is not actually good, so we're gonna have to deal with it immediately. We need to build more houses. That's the only thing that we have to do, but we're gonna need more resources to build more houses. As you can see here, we have a much bigger forest than we had in the beginning, and you can see there's a lot of small trees. Okay, we have the town hall ready. As you can see, it's gonna show us the same thing that we have here, and here we can go to production and we can see something that we get to see nowhere else. And we are using 1,700 food and we are producing more. Okay, as you can see here, in the total of 1 year, we produced 5,800 and used 4,200, which means we are good to go. We're making more food than we're consuming, which is good. As you can see, the herb, we are using 2 and we are making 20, so that's also good. The clothes is fine, tools are fine as well. Iron and stone, we're not very good at it. We're always struggling, we always need more stone. But the most important thing is always food. This is what we have to keep an eye on. Inventory will tell us everything that we have, and graphs will tell us how many. See, this is the population, the total population. This is how many adults we have, this is how many children we have, and how many students. And we gotta make sure that at least 20% of our population is children and students, and the rest are adults. So we have a ship. Let's pause the game and let's see what does it have to offer. So it offers firewood, which we already have plenty of, cabbage seeds and pepper seeds. And I'm gonna dismiss this because we don't need farms at the moment. We're gonna deal with the farms later on in the game. The best way to get food is obviously these guys. Farms are very good for food, but they are seasonal, so they only collected in the autumn, I think, before winter. They start collecting before winter and stuff, and it makes a good amount of food, but it takes a long time to get it. So we're gonna have, for example, the entire year with no food, then at the end of the year, when winter is coming, we're gonna have a sudden increase of 2,000 food. So this thing, the hunting cabin and the gatherer's hut, will provide constant food. The fishing dock will provide constant food. So yeah, we have only 2 people. Okay, we do need more people to be gatherers in this hut, but we do need more adults, obviously. And we have 40 stone, so let's build one. And I don't know why I had 2 builders all along. I should have just deassigned them. But now since we are building, and I think it's gonna be built fast, there's no reason to deassign them. And I'm really hoping on that boat to come and give me the stone that I need, because I genuinely need stone. We still have stone to collect, so let's actually increase the amount of stone that we're collecting. Let's go all the way to this area. Okay, let's see this. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, let's collect this at this point. If we reach this far in the map, let's just collect. Okay, let's just start collecting these, prioritize these because they're closer to us. And let's see how it's gonna go. The thing is, because it's also winter right now and these workers have to walk a very far distance, they're gonna freeze or they're gonna feel cold and go back to the house immediately. So it's not something I like. Okay, we have 2 young people in the place and they're gonna get a lot of children because they're young and they just moved in. And I'm surprised that there's a 17-year-old that left school, because usually they take a lot of time to graduate from school, but it's fine. Okay, so let's get these extra 2 people that I want, so we can get more food, so we don't have to worry about this in the long run. And I'm really hoping on another ship to come here, but I think we had one just a minute ago, so I don't think we're gonna get one. And here is this house is full, this storage barn is not full. I think we need to build another storage barn because this one is full. We need to get more. I think we're gonna build one in the opposite direction for these guys to put their stuff in. Okay, no, let's see where it ends. I think let's get one here, because we don't want to ruin the circle, the radius that they have. Let's see. Okay, we're not getting any boat, I think. And here, and also we're getting close to the 35-minute cap that I have. So yeah. So we're gonna start summarizing what we're gonna do in the next episode from now, and we're gonna do some stuff. So here we have, I think we're gonna clear this area, and we hopefully will get more students and more adults, and we're gonna have more people to work with, because I really do need more people to work with. And I think the next episode I'm gonna start by building a bridge and start collecting stone from this area. And yeah, and I think we can expand this. No, there isn't enough stone in this area, so we're just gonna go north and get the stone from the northern area, and we're gonna get more stuff. And I think we're gonna focus on the trading post. Let's see what it has to offer. I think at the time of the next episode, the boats that I told them to come later on, they will do in the next episode. So yeah, what else? I think once we have this building finished, I'm gonna end the episode. So I want to show you one thing about the town hall as well. Here we have the nomads, so usually we deny or allow them to stay. And here we can see all the livestock and seeds that we have, and we only have potato seeds. So when a ship arrives and they are offering potato, we have no reason to buy potato because we already have it. We have the seeds for it, so we don't have to worry. Yeah. So let's see if there's anyone. Usually they come from here. Okay, so there is a boat. So okay, let's see the boat. What does it have to offer when it comes to our place? We still don't have enough stone to build a house, which is sad. They're collecting the iron here, which is good, but not quite what I need. I did prioritize the stone, but they're gonna go get what's closer anyway. So let's get rid of this iron because we do need this extra forest space. Okay, so let's get the boat and see what it has to offer. Let's pause the game. Oh no, sorry. Let's make the boat arrive. Once the boat arrives, we pause the game. And we have sheep. Well, the next episode is gonna be interesting because we're gonna have sheep. So let's get, I don't know, let's see. How much can we get? 3 sheeps, 4 sheeps, and I think it's like 500. No, it's 600. Okay, so we're gonna get 4 sheeps. And we're gonna get a pasture here, and we're gonna start having sheeps. So let's build a big one. I think 15 by 15. It's not very big, but it's good enough. Now we're gonna have wool, and we will be able to make leather warm coats, which will allow us to get much better source of currency for the trading. And let's dismiss the guy because we already got what we need. Oh, I should have ordered the chickens and cattle, but it's fine. We're gonna have another ship that will offer us the same thing. So yeah, so we're gonna start building animal farms. I'm gonna start building the storage barn, and that's it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Leave a like if you like it, leave a dislike if you dislike it, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.